Hey, it's Tycoon with Stock Market Investing today, and this is the second video in my series on how to implement the IBD 200 strategy recommended by the stockb.blogspot.com blog. And in the last video, I showed you how to set up your watch list, and in this video, I wanted to show you how to find the IBD 200 and also how to populate your watch list with the stocks that are in it. So you can see I'm here at investors.com. And on the right hand side here, there's a link that says EIBD. And so this is going to take me to the electronic version of the paper. Now in this particular case, I'm using the web-based one and not the PDF version. And this is Monday's paper. So I'm going to go to the back issues because if you've read his stuff, you know that we can find the IBD 200 in Thursday's edition of the paper. And so I'm going to surf over to Thursday's paper. And you can see it says Thursday, January 7th in this case. And right below that, there's this thing that says page thumbnails. And I've already looked ahead, and I know that I'll find the IBD 200 on page B12, which is right here. And then I'm going to close out the left pane here. Now, the neat thing about the web-based version is you can double-click the title of an article to open it up in a window, which is a little easier to see what's going on because the electronic version is kind of small. You at least have to zoom it. But you'll notice that when I do that here, it brings up the IBD top 200. And it only brings up two columns here. I'll show you how to find the other two here in a second. But you'll notice the first one here, the composite rating is 99. And looks like it's Rhino International, I guess. But you can hover over the stock symbol, and it will bring up the yeah, there it is. A little description of the company, mini stock chart, and then you're going to see here there's a little plus sign, and you can click that. And then what it's going to do is going to bring up the watch list that we created, and this is one of the first 50. So the one thing you're going to want to be careful of is that you want to put it in the right section. So in this case, I'll put it in to the 1 through 50 section, and then I will close it. So then what I do, I just go to the next stop, I hover over it, and I add it to this one. And I'm going to add about 10 of them. So you can see how easy this is to add them to your watch list. So you just kind of have to keep track of where you're going. It'll tell you which one's been added. And we'll add these next two, and then we'll kind of show you where to find these. And one more. So you can see it's really easy to do that. The one thing you got to remember to do is you got to hover over the stock symbol. And IB, you can see that it's added. Now, you'll notice there's only two columns here. To find the other two columns, there's a little thing down here that says continue. And when you do that, it'll bring up the other two. And one of the nice thing is too, if you want to print this out, you can hit the printer icon, and it'll ask you if you want the current part or all parts, and then you can hit print. And I'm actually printing this to image. And then when you do that, it'll take a minute to pop up. you can see that brings up a list of all 200 stocks. You could print that out and use it and kind of sit next to you while you take some notes. That's just a little extra tip there. Anyway, once you get done, then what you want to do is go to close these windows out, and then you'll go to your watch list. And that's right over here in the right hand column. And you'll see here that it's sorted by, like this is my first set of watch lists, so these are all the stocks that I added. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them in there. You'll notice that at the top here it has a chart of this one, so you could actually highlight each one and look at its stock, and it'll put the details of it up here at the top. Now, we actually want to do that a little different. When you're at your watch list, you can see right now it's at CTRP. If you select Green Mountain, it'll actually, now if you actually click the ticker, it'll take it to a stock checkup. Now, one thing you can do is you can hit collapse details, and then it just gives you a list. And I've got it sorted by price and volume. And so here, what's really nice is you can look at your watch list and see if any of them had over a 2% change. So in this set, none of those had a 2% change. Actually, I'm sorry, they did. If you look here, the price percent change, there were two of them, 2.76%. This one's 2.72. And then, anyway, we'll come back to that, but that's how you set up your watch list. So you're going to end up having 4 for each section. So I'll come back after I get all that done, and hope you're finding this useful. And again, this is Tycoon over Stock Market Investing today.